For 2.5 years, Mark Connell was the former Deputy Premier's most senior advisor. He's now made a statement, sharing a conversation he had with John Barilaro. Mr Connell claims that in April 2019, his former boss had a meeting with the then Treasurer Dominic Perrottet and Minister Stuart Ayres about reinstating the Agent General in London, as well as overseas trade posts. He says after that meeting, Mr Barilaro stated, "This is it. This is the job for when I get the out of this place." Mr Connell says he replied, "But John, the Agent General role will be filled well before you retire from this place." Mr Barilaro then said, "I don't want to go to London. That. I'm off to New York." The former Chief of Staff claims he pointed out that the American office was likely to be in California. He says Mr Barilaro responded, "I'll get them to put one in New York. That's where I'm off to."
This important revelation probably confirms what many suspected, but many others hoped wasn't true.
John Barilaro has released his own statement. "I completely refute the statement by Mr Connell. The conversation he has recalled is fictitious, false, and only serves as a reminder as to why we had to part ways." The Premier also responded, saying, "The former Deputy Premier, Minister Ayres and I had numerous discussions in 2019. At no point in any of those discussions was it ever raised that the former Deputy Premier may want to hold a position as a Trade Commissioner." But the Premier has previously said Mr Barilaro told him he wanted the job after he left politics last year. It's no secret that John Barilaro was intimately involved in establishing the trade roles. The question has been, for how long did he covet one of them and whether that had any impact when setting them up. The allegation raised casts a further shadow over the integrity of the government decisions around the New York position.
If they're getting up to, scandals like this after 12 years in power, imagine what these guys will get up to if they're re-elected in March.
Mr Barilaro maintains there was proper process. He's withdrawn from going to New York. Ashley Raper, ABC News, Sydney.